Peterson, the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Stomp your feet, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, clap your hands, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, stomp your feet, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, clap your hands, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers, your boy Sixers fan for life. We got Jenny from the block, 215 the sports guy, and BG.
All right, y'all know what I got for y'all. Since we playing the song, obviously it's the
Why these
season.
3 comments from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch saying that you double paid StreamYard? I'm just trying to figure that part out.
I don't know. I think we got hacked by the same guy who deleted our intro song. We're leaving it up to you, but we here to talk about the Sixers, man. We having a hell of a off season, y'all.
I didn't see
y'all-
what you just pulled up right there.
Oh, it was the starting lineup because I felt like it was game.
Oh,
I felt like
see.
it was
That's no
game.
starting lineup, though.
We got
Jeff-
McCain, we got
I know we live. But we're the F is Fred. Jeez. I was getting bubbled up for Fred, and it
Welcome
just
to the podcast. Well, you better tune in.
All right, listen, let me explain real quick for everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's just joining us. East Leaf Sixers podcast intro songs are under maintenance, okay? Technical support is working on it. We want brand new. It's not going to change too much, but we're doing some different things for the year to come. We have a new revitalized team. I think it's time to revitalize the podcast just a tad. So bear with me because I'm working on it, all right? Don't crucify me.
hey, you've been in media too long, Jose. That was a quick jaw right there. That was quick, and it's
See, the difference
Why you
is the difference is you are allowing him to cover you with a bunch of bullshit.
I
That
had to
was
give
not
him a
BS,
raise.
bro.
In short, he was saying he kind of made a mistake earlier, but we'll be back to regularly scheduled program next Monday. But let's talk about the Sixers, y'all. What's up?
Let's talk about the Sixers. Where do we want to start? We can start with new contracts. You want to start with new contracts?
Let's start with new contracts. And I got a question for y'all. I was a little confused on. I know it's a legitimate rookie contract, but the contract that Bona signed, is that a two-way or is that an NBA legit? He'll be up with the team all year contract.
That is a legit NBA contract.
There's no two-way attached to his contract.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Bona and McCain both signed standard.
When the last time you heard a second round pick?
That's a yeah.
When
That
the
was
When the last time you heard when the last time you heard a team go into August without a power forward on their roster?
Right.
So that's why
True that.
if you ain't got nothing, you gotta sign what you got. You know what I mean?
You got a big shot. Can you rebound? Can you
And
block shot?
and
think that's what it
I
was.
really want to talk a lot about Adam later after we get through the contracts, but the KJ Martin one, I want to know what y'all think about that. What do you think they're gonna do?
Oh, the agenda's staring the pot up. Go ahead, let the fellas talk.
I love KJ Martin coming back because he was one of the few that I said, you know what, he could be something for this team. I'm not saying he could be a star or he would be like a huge role player, but I like what he gave us off the bench last year, playing the 5, 4, and a 3 at times. So I like us signing him. I just was confused with the money and the years. It's like, is y'all like planning on KJ Martin being a part of the future? Like, I'm confused. Like, if that's where we going, then let me know. Or is we looking to trade him later?
See,
I don't
I'm
know.
thinking he's a trade piece. He's got to be a trade piece.
Now,
They had to get
people
that.
that
But I don't know. Look, I've been reading a lot about contracts and about our aprons and all of this lingo that I don't know a lot about. And there's something called a balloon contract.
yeah.
Y'all heard about this? I don't even
Yeah.
know what it is, but that's
So-
what he was signed to. And y'all in the chat, if you know what this balloon contract means, please tell me. But it has
Let me-
something to do with us staying below that apron.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
second apron is gonna be a bitch if we hit it. We're gonna be hurt in the future if it happens.
most definitely. And it basically allows us to match his salary with another player's salary who's making that around that money, which will probably be a better player than him, and add him in a trade with him, and the money will match.
Carl, but you
And
tell
we'll
it, but Carl,
yeah,
you telling me this as if you're just assuming that he's getting traded. That would
I
be the
know.
ideal thing, but I mean, what is KJ Martin's market really? Who's trading that his contract that he just signed for one of their good player, a good player with a contract like that? I just
Right.
Yeah,
don't
who's
know
doing that,
what
bro?
would the other team be benefiting by taking on KJ Martin with that type of number behind him. I just don't.
If that was the case, we got Paul George a long time ago, and Tobias would have
Well,
been going.
well,
Yeah, I'm
absolutely.
confused by it as well because it was a lot of money, and of all the guys, he
Well, that's
hardly got any minutes last season. I mean,
well,
he
we can't do nothing until mid-January. So if by mid-January this young kid earns his place on this team, which I'm not opposed to that. I like this kid. I like him.
You like him for that number?
No, I don't like him for that number.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could like him all day. We liked Tobias Harris. We hated Tobias Harris for the number he was getting. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Who liked Tobias Harris?
I didn't hate Tobias. I just hated
Who
that
liked Tobias
he
Harris? You speak for
he
yourself.
utilized the
I
max
didn't like
contract.
You're gonna do this,
I did
Jose.
not like who Tobias became at the end, like the middle end of the last season. Before that, Mr. Consistent, man. I was fine
Listen, I'm
with
gonna tell you
Tobias.
something. I hung up the flag a long time ago on Ben Simmons. I hung up the flag a long time ago on Tobias Harris. I'm sorry. If you suck, you suck. No diddy.
I
Point
never
blank,
thought he sucked
period.
though until this recently. He started
Remember,
being
we had a whole year where we called Tobias Harris Mr. Consistent. So don't do that, Jose. There
No,
was
he
times
was
when we
consistent
could.
at being
That's
inconsistent.
what I
That's
was
why I
about
was
to
calling
say.
him that.
Don't y'all do it. Y'all slammed me plenty of nights
Yo,
for
he
coming
was
down on him.
consistent at being
Do
inconsistent.
y'all
So I give
do
you
y'all
that. You
think
got me.
do y'all think that Carl went on his apology tour because Tobias stunk, or because Tobias was playing up to
Man,
par?
that
That's all
apology
I'm
tour
saying.
was
There
4 years
was
ago.
there was
It
a
definitely was
time.
it was
4 years
not
ago.
4
It
years ago. You stop it right now.
was definitely 4
2
years ago,
years
Apology
Jack.
tour
ago.
was 4 years
Jen
ago.
hasn't
2
Jen
years
hasn't been
ago.
here for 4 years, so you're lying. Jim was on that show.
That's right.
I
That's
love
right.
y'all, man.
So a
It
couple
definitely was 5
people
years ago, though.
I
Go
tried to
ahead.
help you out, Carl. I'm sorry.
Thank you, brother. It was 5 years. Right before it was 5 years ago. But go ahead, man.
I was just gonna. Well, sorry, Phil. I don't know. He was consistent, but he didn't. I don't think he was consistently bad. We're just gonna agree to disagree on that. And I don't want to talk about Tobias Harris anymore. Not
He's
safe.
not a
Let's move
Sixer.
it
F
along.
him.
So
Move on.
let's talk
I
about what
generated
a couple
apology letter.
people brought up in the chat, which is Cam Payne going to the Knicks or Terry Johnson going to the Knicks.
Here's
Uh,
my question. How much did we sign Kyle Lowry for?
vet minimum.
So that's around that same amount, 3 million that campaign signed in for New York, right? So what was the holdup in signing him? So you basically Nurse basically chose Kyle Lowry over campaign because he's his guy and he won a championship with him. Am I correct?
You could be.
I don't like that. I don't.
Or it could be Maury. We don't really know. Or maybe campaign didn't want to come back here. I don't really know. But I think the vet minimum might be less than 2 million, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm sorry. I know that today's NBA is the youth, and that's the way we do want to go. But I believe a veteran presence is needed, and he has the ring to solidify that title. And I don't mind him in the locker room helping the younger kids out. You know what I'm saying? For the amount of money that we got him for. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I pretty much knew or assumed that Kyle Lowry would be coming back. Same way I assumed that eventually we still have 3 roster spots. I assume that eventually we're going to get that Marcus Morris announcement.
That'll make Carl happy. You're muted, so you're talking to yourself. Good job.
Gave this man the key to the city, and then the next day flew him right out.
That
Yeah,
don't
and
have
how
no-
about that?
that don't have nothing to do with that don't have nothing to do with winning basketball games. You want to make
Oh,
Philadelphia
no, he
happy.
played well,
You want to
DB.
make
He
you want to
played
make Philadelphia natives happy, or you want to win a championship. Which one is? Because
well.
we could bring
He
back
played.
everybody. We could bring Aaron McKee back on the coaching staff. We could bring
Yes, we
AI
can.
back
Yes, we
to
can.
coach.
Yes, we
Get
can.
rid of Nick
Very
Nurse.
well. Very
Clarence
cool.
Weatherspoon can come play. I'm not in the business of making these Philadelphia guys happy.
About that house. Right,
But
no,
see,
no,
he,
no,
he-
Carl,
no,
see, he, hold up,
Carl,
Carl,
but
hold
hear
up,
me
Carl,
out.
hold up,
I'm
Carl.
just not in the business of making these Philadelphia guys happy. Do I hate what they did to Marcus Morris? Yes. Do I hate what they did to what's my man? I don't even talk about the Knicks no
Pat
more.
Bev.
But
All the
Mikal Bridges.
belts. All the
Mikal
belts.
Bridges.
You got
Like,
rid
do
of all
I
the
hate
belts.
what they did? Yes. But look, I'm not in the business of, hey, let's bring them back because it's Philadelphia. No, I'm trying to win a championship. If we can find somebody better than Marcus Morris, then get him. Don't get him because he got the key to the city. The key still work. Just because you don't live here, when you come back, use it.
Let's be honest though, that wasn't the agenda midway through last season because Embiid had already missed a whole crap load of games, and I feel like they already threw the towel in and was saving all the moves for the offseason. That's just my opinion. You guys could agree with me if y'all want. I felt that's what was going on. Because Embiid missed so many games, I don't think that the number one priority goal was to win a championship this past season that we just got. I felt like Morris said, all right, we ain't going to blow our load at trade deadline. We're going to wait a little bit, and let's see what happens in the offseason. I strongly believe that. Disagree with me if you want. That's what I think.
No, Jose, I'm not going to disagree because we all sat up here and melted down for 2 podcast shows in a row about the fact that, we didn't bring in a big man, and on that trade deadline. And that spelled out one big thing for me. Y'all was not tooling up for the championship at all. So, that makes a lot of sense. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Look at the position we at now. Who knows what we would have traded at that deadline that wouldn't allow us to be in the position that we're in right now, money wise. You know what I mean? Money wise. So, or having PG. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is.
I
I
want to
got
know
some.
what y'all feel about the rumor about Gary Trent Jr.
Uh,
I mean, I like him, but didn't we just sign a guy kind of similar in his build? He's not a better shooter than him. Um,
You mean Caleb Martin?
Yeah, I just don't see. I like him. He's a great player. I would love him on the team. I don't really see where he fits in. And the starting lineup, you don't bring him in to bring him off the bench. So,
Phil, you
um,
gotta read your sports news, man. There was a lot of whispers going on about Sixers' interest in Gary Trent.
apparently, it's narrowed down to the Bucks and us. So don't be surprised if in the next 2 days we hear Sixers or Milwaukee for Gary Trent Jr. I think
I,
Milwaukee. I would give Milwaukee the edge simply because we signed Caleb Martin.
mhm.
But I would hope we could get him. If we could get him, I would love it. I would love it.
I would love it. Bring him
I don't.
over.
I don't think there's a such thing as having too many guys that's 6'5" and above. I don't think there's a such thing with a team that only likes to have guards. With a team
Yeah,
that refuses to have bigs. I don't mind having at least a team full of 6'5" guys. At least we
yeah.
can compete on the board somehow instead of keep on getting guards. Because I was about to curse you out, Carl, talking about something. I don't see where he fit. We just signed somebody like him. Well, we also just signed our point guard to a max deal, and then we drafted the same person.
Right, absolutely.
So I was about to
DB.
argue with you.
Yeah, but which has
Let me
me
address this by
Go
Big
ahead.
Simi real quick. Big Simi, in this case right here, I gotta disagree with you because Kyle Lowry is he's a homer. He's obviously been a fan favorite. Same thing with Twin. You know what I'm saying? He got given the keys to the city, and too bad he got shipped away. You know what I'm saying? But in this case right here, because of Kyle Lowry been on some good teams. Let's not act like he don't have experience. You know what I'm saying? He does have knowledge. He does have knowledge to help these young cats. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been on a crap load of bum teams where he can't help these kids grow. So I'm gonna disagree with you on this one, and I'm okay with this particular one. On everything else, I will agree with you, but not this time.
Hey, I didn't know this was true. So when I saw it on the screen, I said, let me look it up. Yo, Joel Embiid played 39 games.
He played what?
He only played 39 games last year.
Well, he was
That's
injured
why I
for a
said a
while.
whole
That's
crap
why
load of
we.
games. He missed a whole crap load of
That's
games.
why
And that's
we
the thing. I
stopped.
didn't realize it was that like I know we went through a long stretch without him, but damn, 39 games in an 82 game season.
Mm-hmm. It was
Like I follow us, but I don't think that number really registered to me till Phil just put it on the screen.
He
I
ain't
had to
even
look it
played
up.
50%
Like,
of the
damn, he
season.
played
That's crazy.
39 games.
And yet we
Oh,
still made the playoffs, which says
barely.
yeah, barely. We got in there though. We got up in there. You know what I mean? We got up in there.
That's
So
nasty. I didn't realize. I knew he missed a chunk, but for some reason I did not know it was only 39 games played. Jeez.
which explains the 76ers paying extra attention at the five position. We could go really deep with guys at that five position now. I don't think Bona is a five, but I do think he's more of a five than Paul Reed was a five.
I
I
don't think
need
I
to
like his
know.
name.
I need to know if you guys have been watching the summer league games at all.
I have.
Even if you
The
just
Sixers.
watched one.
No, I
The
have.
Sixers.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the
can
I
we
have.
talk about Bona?
I have.
Because my guy, he's a terrible rebounder.
Mhm.
He has a
He's
high motor though.
That's
I
great.
very
That's great. He's got a high motor. He's athletic. He's big. He's strong. But he is not a good rebounder, and he's got that Paul Reed energy of just frenetic, like he doesn't know what he's doing out there yet. I mean, I know he's a rookie. I think he's probably got a lot of room to grow, but looking at him as like a backup big right now, I'm
Oh
not
hell
seeing.
no! That's why they made the move they made and signing a backup big
Well,
because
who the hell is the power forward, Carl?
I don't
Help!
know, Big G. I
Help!
don't
Listen,
know.
listen. I'm gonna
Where's
tell
the
you
power
something, man.
forwards at, man?
Paul
I'm,
George.
I'm
Paul
gonna
George.
tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Besides Council, everybody else to me looks wild, like Paul Reed right now. Everybody's trying to get in where they fit in. They're trying to make a name for themselves. Sometimes it look like they're trying too hard. And the only person I could see that's actually playing like a good style of basketball that's worth watching is Council.
Well,
like-
you know
I
what?
like Dalton,
Castle's
too.
had a couple years. What'd you say?
I like Dalton too. I like what I've seen.
No,
Dalton.
he's not
And-
bad. He's
and I
not
really
bad.
wanted
He
to
ain't
talk
bad.
about
But I'm
that
just
too.
saying, there's a lot of wild play going on right now.
Agreed.
If you look at it, it looks like not even college, like high school AAU type basketball. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to see them get better. But right now, like the only one who looks almost complete, 100% organized is to me is Ricky Council, bro.
I
Dalton
like
has
I
been.
like Aluma too. Aluma
Me too. Me too.
a lot of tools
Dalton
in
has
his game.
been really solid, I think, throughout. I mean, each game, each of the other guys, you can't say the same for, but he has been consistently solid through each game. And he doesn't have a contract right now. He's not a Sixer. So what do y'all
Nah.
think? Does he deserve a
Can we
spot
put
on
him?
this roster?
Can we? I don't know if there's room for him on this roster without no power forward.
Yeah, I kind of hope he gets picked up at least by somebody. I mean, he's just like wandering around looking for a home. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking
Uh,
of picked up by
he's
somebody,
he's an odd dude though. He's an odd dude. I don't know if you ever heard him give an interview, but
yeah,
it's
picked
interesting.
up-
He's interesting,
picked
but
up
I do like the Kev. I don't know how is it Kev
Steve,
Keeve.
TV.
Keeve. Yeah, he has been a standout. He has really he came out of nowhere for me. The other guy that actually signed to a two-way, that Justin Edwards, I haven't. I mean, I saw some flashes of good stuff from him, but I haven't seen a lot.
Quick question. So
Sure,
we're
sure,
talking
sure.
about all these guys we like in the summer league and how good they look in their pluses and their minuses, right?
Mhm.
I don't care. You know, I don't care.
Because it's summer league.
I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that they have even a resemblance of what they're playing like against the NBA players? Because right now they're just playing against the same guys they were playing with in college, maybe playing a year before with against the college. They're playing against guys like-minded with the same experience as them. Do you see Bona going out there and subbing in and guarding Joker? Oh, you know what? Let's not go Joker. Let's go Giannis.
No, let's just go Bam.
Bam. That's all I'm saying. I do like the progress these kids have made so far. I do think that their futures are bright. but I'm not looking at anybody on that roster right now outside of Ricky Council to be a part of the rotation.
Right.
You could be a
Absolutely.
Sixer, but the
Absolutely.
rotation, I don't see anybody outside of Ricky Council on that summer league team that,
Yeah,
hey, you know what? They could play
Council
meaningful
and
minutes when it matters, you know?
Touche. That's what I was trying to say the whole time.
Council and
By the way,
McCain.
real quick before you go,
McCain
Carl.
different.
Big Simi is out here on a burner account. And Sims, I'm gonna get you.
Come on, bro. Come on,
And
bro.
Sims, I'm gonna get you. You coming in here talking that craziness? No, I'm only joking, man. You already know, man. Everybody in the chat, much love. I don't want to run down a lot of names. You already know how y'all are, man. We
Oh,
ain't
and
us.
Sims is back.
Yeah,
I'm
we ain't
used to
us
you joining
without
us on
y'all. His
Facebook.
original
Nice to
account must
see
be
you,
in
buddy.
Facebook jail. So, you know, he coming on here with his burner account representing. We appreciate you, bro.
I hear
Awesome.
what you're saying, and I see you saying you see 6 fouls to use on Giannis, a bad free throw shooter. But he got to play both sides of the ball, y'all. Like, we're not gonna just sub it. He's not gonna have a Nick Batum role. Hey, your specialty is fouling. When we put you in, all you heard to do is go out there and foul. He's not just the inbounder.
He's the Sixers Rick
Yeah,
Mahorn, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see it. And I don't see that kid. I like the kid. I just don't see that kid playing valuable minutes in the NBA this season. Maybe next, maybe the year after. But I just don't see it this season. I just don't.
All right, I want to address something that Jen wrote on her notes. I don't know if we touched on it, but the Joel Embiid slander.
We did not, and we need to.
And I want to really talk about this because make no mistake, man. And I like Joel Embiid, and as you guys know, when he played bad, he was told on this show. I don't know what's going on other shows, but you know, I won't never crucify a Philadelphia 76ers player. That's not how it go down in my, you know, I'm a realist. I'm always gonna point out the obvious. You know,
Wait. You're not gonna crucify a 76er? Is that what you just said?
Wait.
No, ain't no
I
wait.
don't complete. No, wait. Listen, I ain't crucify the rest of the guys. I still cheer for them because they wore a Sixers jersey. I've always admitted that.
All of them.
Even peanut butter and jelly.
All of them.
Peanut butter and jelly.
All of them. Like,
listen, I was highly disappointed. All right, I almost got aneurysm. I almost got sent to Friends Hospital because of PJ Tucker, Tobias Harris, and Ben Simmons. Stop it with the madness.
was the one. PJ was the one that almost sent you, bro.
Yo, I almost went to Friends Hospital. If y'all don't know where that is, that's at Adams in the Boulevard, where all the, you know, yeah. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. Nobody's gonna crucify me for talking about certain people, but
Jose, you are Superman and you are charged with jumping in front of a bullet for PJ Tucker or Mike Scott. Who you jumping in front of the bullet for?
Mike Scott.
I never thought I would hear that.
Mike Scott. And the reason why is because I like his you ain't messing with me attitude.
All the way from the Philippines. Hold up. Big shout out to my dog, James Alexander Mendoza.
We haven't seen you in a while, James. Thanks for joining us.
Even though you got Lady Liberty behind you, you look like a Knicks fan in your picture. You sure you're a Sixers fan, man?
He's a Sixers fan.
I
He's
know he is.
diehard.
I know he is.
Anyway, so back to the Joel Embiid slander. Look,
yeah.
To this man playing for Team USA has gotten more criticism than I care to talk about, and even like today when he played his 16 minutes and got 10 points and 5. I mean, and when he sat on the bench, they almost lost the lead. But he got triple teamed when like Steph Curry and LeBron were on the court. But you're gonna tell me that he doesn't fit, he doesn't belong here?
I got something to say about all this. We as Americans care about the NBA title, but the magnitude of a gold medal is different. The intensity to me is different. All right. I seen, and I'm gonna talk about my own country or my own homeland. I seen Puerto Rico spank Team USA a few Olympics back. You know what I'm saying? And And I love basketball, but I really can't brag about nobody from Puerto Rico, to be honest with you. Because to me, they look like an AU team. They were so stoked that they even made the qualifications, but Team USA is supposed to be the best of the best of the best. You know what I mean? But the intensity is different, in my opinion. The hunger for a gold medal and the NBA Finals to me is just I don't know. It ain't on the same level, man. So the competition to me gonna be different, in my opinion.
It's not on the same level because these other countries are together for 8, 12, 16 years together, and they never switch it up. They may add a piece here and there. Teams like Australia may add Josh Giddey, but the core of their team stays together. We told out a different team every 4 years, not only every 4 years, but every time it's any other tournament where we send our USA team. We send a random group of guys every time. Yes, we have a lot of talent, but at the end of the day, these guys have cohesion. Teams that have been together 12 years straight. And they play for they don't have the NBA is not on the some of the leagues that some of the guys on the end of those benches play for aren't as big as the NBA. So they out there, look, we professionals too. We can hoop too. And you say America's supposed to be the best. But if you look at that top 20 list of players in the NBA right now, we looking scarce. I'm just being honest. We might have stole Joel Embiid from all the other countries he could have played for. But let's be clear. Joel Embiid's not American. The better players are in these other countries. The only issue is they're spread out across these other countries. So that's why we're the better team, because we have all Americans.
I'm going to point to something that Jose said about the emotion and the intensity. These guys get sick of hearing about USA stars all year round. They get sick of hearing about the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's. They sitting at home in their country like, what about us? So they get the opportunity to play these guys that their countrymen look up to, and some of them look up to. USA is going to get the best shot. They're going to get the best shot every night.
Remember, some of these guys in those foreign teams are young, and they're probably trying to get into the NBA. But definitely trying their butts off to make the team.
Have y'all seen the two teams we played?
Yes.
Canada and Australia are full of NBA players. The difference is they have been playing on the same team together for the last 4, 8, 12 years. That's the only difference. Go look at Canada's roster. Go look at Australia's roster. It's 90% NBA. You're not going to tell me these guys are looking for a way into the NBA. They're there. It's just the problem is we got a different 15 guys every 2 years.
I watched all of the Australia games in the last Olympics because I loved watching. No, he didn't play. I loved watching Matisse, and that's where I got to know Patty Mills and Jock Landale. And Jock Landale hadn't been playing in the NBA at that time, but he got a contract due to how well he did in the Olympics, and they got the bronze medal.
Well, I love you, sis, but at least you ain't got to watch 2-5.
At least he didn't play because
they didn't invite his ass.
Did they? He hurt his back or something. He hurt his back. He couldn't play.
He didn't want to play. He didn't want to do that.
But what I'm saying is, Team Australia is no joke. They're actually really good, and a lot of these teams, they know the FIBA rules a lot better than we do. So that's like
a lot. Definitely better.
Yeah, it even looks like a different ball. Like the ball size looks different.
It is different.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
I played FIBA rules probably 3 times. Played in 3 different leagues that had FIBA rules, and I hate it. The only good thing about it is being 6'8", I could take the ball off the rim. There's no goaltending. That's the only good thing.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Shout out to Grant Hill and all the decision makers in deciding this team. Though I can see the layout of the team is designed to showcase the big men. They got 2 of the best big men in the league, and you got Bam Adebayo coming behind them. You know, the team that's going to beat the USA team, like really beat them, they're going to have to be an outstanding 3-point shooting team, or they're going to have to be excellent at transition.
We got Joker next.
I was just about to say, I'm looking forward to the next meetup, which is the 17th when we play Serbia. And Serbia is actually the first team we play when we get to the real show. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I don't like it. I don't like that they get to see us first. I don't like they get to see
They
us.
get to see a little, you know
So
what I mean?
wait. I think we deferred away from talking about the main topic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Embiid. Yeah, we went straight to Olympics.
So I gotta
Way,
go back
way
to it.
out
I
of
gotta
there.
go back to it because people are still commenting on it. And the Embiid slander is crazy. Like, me for one, let's not act like this man, regardless of his Shirley Temple fetish, Chick-fil-A fetish, getting knocked out in the playoffs or whatever. I mean, if anybody should know that one man can't carry an entire team to the promised land, it should be the 76ers fans. Go back and watch the tape 2001 and then come back and let's have a conversation. It takes more than just one guy. When you look at a lot of the good teams, I don't know how many teams won the NBA Finals with just a one-star team. Could have been one, maybe two, but not many because normally, hold on, BG, let me finish. Normally, you have either a dynamic duo, a big three, even a big four, you know, that wins titles consistently. You know, there's a lot of superstars on the team, so I can't slander Embiid, man, because you got to put the right pieces around him. You understand what I'm saying? We had a good piece, and we fumbled the bag when we had Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? We fumbled it. We got rid of it. We could have kept him. We didn't keep him. Tobias Harris over me, that's a true whatever. It was because of Ben Simmons was in that mix. It wasn't completely just Tobias Harris against Jimmy Butler. We know it was a situation that had to do with Ben Simmons. We know that. But they should have made the right decision. They should have got rid of the right person. They should have kept the right person. Point blank, period. And maybe Embiid and us right now will be having a whole different conversation. But that's neither here nor there. This team that we got now looks like it's headed in the right direction. I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I
You
just
was
would like.
all over the place.
I just would like.
Yo, you say, yo, I'm gonna go back to Jen's point about Joel Embiid's criticism so far in the Olympics, and then you start talking about Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler and
I know. I was about to bring them.
Yo, I was over here like I thought you was going
no,
back to the slander he's
because
getting
wait,
right
BG,
now.
BG, before you slander me.
I'm not slandering you. I was
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
Slander that
Embiid slander is not just Embiid slander is not just in the.
I know, but that's what she's talking. That was her point. They're
No,
slandering
I know.
him now.
I know what her point was, and I started that way. But the slander is all year round, and we have to deal with it.
It really is all year round.
It's
It
all
really
year
is all
round.
year round. But right now,
all year-
it's at a height.
You know
that
how
I-
you know how I ended right now, Jen?
How?
Tell every fan that's slandering Embiid to tell me the day that anybody on this Olympic team averages their average that they average in NBA. It's nothing but superstars, y'all. Are you
I
kidding me?
know. I know.
You wouldn't want him to average 30 and 14? Show me when somebody in the Olympics does that. When somebody in the Olympics does that, then we could talk crap about Embiid. Come on, y'all. Be
You know what
realistic.
my key takeaway of Embiid being with his USA team this year? Wow, he gets to play with other superstar players and get used to playing with other superstar players. And the height of him about to play with one of the best players he's ever played with in his career. So I think
Tyrese
that's
Maxey.
great for him.
Embiid,
Tyrese Maxey and Paul George. So he has to learn to play with two high caliber offensive players. He's getting that now. He's becoming a better
Embiid
passer.
needs to turn into SpongeBob and absorb all
Look at that.
all the skills and whatever he can learn from LeBron and whoever else is on that team. Even the new kid. I'm not gonna lie, Anthony Edwards. He's a beast. So go ahead, Embiid. Don't act ignorant.
And I know it. And Anthony Edwards is not getting a damn bit of slander. And I watched him miss pretty much every shot he took in the second half.
Well, I think the old heads on the team pretty much gave him the ball, like, because they know they've been there, done that. These guys are multi all-stars. They've been in US. Listen, bro, you can have 30 points a game. Go ahead.
He's so
Yeah,
cocky.
yeah.
They put a quote on the screen like, everybody's going to have to move out of the way for me and
I saw
adjust
that.
for me.
I
And
saw
I'm
that.
like, come on, man. At least be humble.
I think he was-
Boozilla makes a great point, and it's facts. It's facts. To be honest with you, nobody's gonna care about the Olympic team in a month unless we lose. That's 100%.
That's the
honestly.
negativity bias, man. People just want to focus on negative shit. That's just a fact of life.
But what I'm saying is, like, just absorb what you got. Use this opportunity and to just learn from everybody that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk the talk, but you didn't walk the walk. I heard you tell Shaq, I heard you tell Barkley that you was gonna be the best version of yourself. And I still, you know,
He was, y'all.
I mean,
Go back to-
Before he got
if
hurt.
you go back to your
MVP.
you go back to your original point, Jose. He can't do it by himself. We've watched Embiid play the best basketball we've ever seen in Philadelphia. Let's be
2
clear.
years in a row.
And we
You're
lived
right.
through Allen Iverson and Julius Erving and Moses Malone. Like, come on, Daryl Dawkins. We lived through all of these stars, and we saw the best basketball we possibly could have seen out of one individual 2 years, maybe 3 years, back to back to back. It's just he hasn't had the right team around.
No, it wasn't 3 years. It wasn't 3 years. It wasn't 3 years. It
Yes,
wasn't
it
3 years.
was.
Because 3
He-
years.
he-
No, it
he
wasn't. No,
came
it
in
wasn't. No, it
second place
wasn't.
in
No, it
MVP.
wasn't. Wait,
He came in
wait.
second
No,
place in
stop.
MVP.
Stop. Let me talk. 3 years ago, it was a landslide. All right. Jokic won that one by himself. It was the year before that. So it was a year that it could have been called either way. And then Jokic won it by a landslide, and B won it, and then B could have won it again if he played more than 39 games. Let's keep it 100.
No, I agree, but that still was 3 years in a row. This year, his MVP year, the year we said he should have won MVP. That's 3 years in a row. That's 3 straight
That's
years.
not 3 straight years in a row.
Hello.
All right.
That's 3 out of 4, bro.
Real quick. Did Embiid have his best season ever this year? Yes. Last year was his MVP season. The year before, we all said he should have won MVP, and they gave it to Joker. That's 3 in a row, Jose. What are you talking about? 3 out of 4? That's
No,
3
I disagree.
straight.
I'm
Okay, look it
disagreeing
up.
with you.
Look it
Though.
up. We said it. We all said it 3 years ago. This was the one Embiid should have won. We all said it. All 4 of us.
Let me say this. Let me end our debate with this. I agree with both of y'all. Joel Embiid has been the best player in the NBA for the last 3 to 4 years, but there's also a lot of room for improvement because we set it such a high bar for him. Because the sky's the limit with this kid, you know. And the main thing that we want to see him do is stay healthy. Can he control that? I'm asking y'all. Can he control staying healthy with the injuries that he's had the last few years? Could he have prevented that?
Now I'm gonna
Not
say
the
what I
last-
He
said.
definitely could have prevented the Shirley Temples and the Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna say
ahead,
what I
Jen.
said
Go ahead,
last
Jen.
time, and that is taking the whole summer off and not getting into shape is not doing him any
Bottom line.
favors.
Jackpot. Jen, remember when he was shooting videos in Egypt, going down slides down the pyramid? Remember that?
I
He
don't.
was. I don't know. Go back and look at it. He was going. They got like a water park in the middle of Egypt. I swear to God.
No, it was just funny the way Jen said it. Jen said, I
Wait,
don't.
They got water park. They got water parks in the middle of Egypt, and he's going down like 350 feet in the air into like, you know, what you see at Donny Park over here, us Pennsylvanians, and that's what he was doing on off season. Come on, bro.
But you know what I say to people that say Joel needs to sit and he don't need to be out there? Every last player on that Olympic team has had some type of lingering injury throughout their career. These guys are high-level players. They get the ball a lot. They asked to do a whole lot. I like to see him out there with these guys because if these guys could be out there and they have the same type of, you know, usage that you have, you know, if not, he has probably a little bit more. I would say.
But the thing is, nobody on this team has the weight and the history of bad feet and knees that Embiid has. So AD doesn't have the same weight. He doesn't have very similar. If you had to compare any one of them, it would be AD for sure, Carl. But I mean, yes, he's injury prone, but not because of his weight. Embiid got to get in shape. His knees and his feet can't take too much more.
Yeah. But listen,
I agree with
Bro,
what you're
let me tell you
saying out
something.
there,
I'm gonna tell you.
Priscilla.
I'm gonna tell you firsthand, Carl. It ain't easy carrying a whole lot of weight.
No, it ain't. I know.
You go up and down that court a couple times, get winded at the 2 or 3 up and down the courts.
Jiggling around. Yeah,
See,
but that's why
BG
I
don't
need
know
to
that shit because BG like 160 pounds soaking wet.
That's why. That's why. I need to,
I do agree that NB could slim down some. He could slim down. He should do some cross training.
Again, question you.
What?
If you was trying to lose weight, what's the best way to lose weight?
To eat healthy foods that aren't high in calories.
And exercise, right?
Well,
So you
exercise burns calories, but
Carl,
mean, if
his life is an exercise. He's a professional basketball player. I don't want
But
this
if
Well, we
you're
don't know.
I don't want him to go.
Yo, Amber's out of pocket.
Ozempic, we are not doing that. We are not doing that.
Jimmy is out of
I hear
pocket. too.
BBL, Drizzy.
Hey, look at it. Hey, yo. Look, if you want to lose weight real fast, just start smoking crack. Fuck it.
Oh my God.
Just
What is
start
this?
smoking
Kensington
crack.
or East 36? What's going
Listen.
on?
Yo, we got to get out of here, yo.
Listen,
We do. We do. It's time.
you want to lose weight, bro? Just do smoking.
Bro.
You
Okay,
smoke
we're done. With that being
No,
said,
Carl. Because I was about to say it, but then I looked at the top of the screen.
I'm looking too. What the
I
hell?
don't see shit.
What's going on?
So let Jose handle this one. Let Jose handle this one.
Please.
Yo, don't be like Smokey from New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gym.
I did it already. You smoke crack, don't
You smoke crack, don't you?
Don't be Smokey from New Jack City. Go to the gym. Go work out. Eat your vitamins. Say your prayers. All that good stuff. You know what I mean? Listen, don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend, to tell a friend about the Eat Sleep Sixers podcast.
And if you're not, you know what? We didn't even mention Sixers are playing right now. So I hope you're all going to go tune in.
Sixers Summer League game is on right now. Y'all go try to check it out, man.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jim.
I was going to say, if you didn't see our posts, we are doing Mondays. It's not Friday. We're doing Mondays at 8 o'clock for the summer. Monday
All summer
hours.
long.
All
Mondays at 8 o'clock.
You will see at least one member of East Sleep Sixers every single Monday. So make sure you hear every single Monday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central to talk Sixers. You know what I mean? And sometimes we get a little off track and we talk a little crazy to each other, but that's just because we love.
Time, baby.
Let's go Sixers, man.
Yo, listen. If y'all live in Philly, bro, don't lie to me and tell me that son was not disrespectful tonight.
Yeah.
This man over there,
It's gonna be
wearing
even
all
more
red,
disrespectful
he lives in
tomorrow.
Texas, and I'm pretty sure that son over there is seriously disrespectful.
It's
But
still daylight outside. Like,
bro,
it's
sucks
still
to be you.
The sun's still beating my ass.
The sun's starting to go down now. My AC, the temperature in my house starting to get lower. I appreciate
Man,
that shit.
You close the show. You talking about your air conditioning.
Yep, close that show, mate.
The Sixers is on, man.
Huepa. If you don't understand what I'm saying in English, I'm going to tell you in Spanish. No te olvides decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo.
Where the hell he come
Huepa.
from?
Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers. See you